What's going on, people? Welcome to the LV Live Show. I am LV Live. Please hit the like, share, subscribe button. Once again, I want to thank all the new subscribers who have come by to my channel, man. It is truly, truly appreciated, right? But listen, let's get right into it, guys. If you were watching what I was watching tonight, you watched our New York Knicks choke away a victory to those. I don't even want to see that team across the river, to our little brothers over there. Tough loss tonight. Tough loss by the score of 111 and 106. As you guys know, at one point the Knicks were up by 28 points in this game. They came out on fire in the first quarter. They were pretty much hitting all their three-point shots. If I'm correct, I think they were 5 for 5 from 3 in that first quarter. They had it going. The second quarter carried over. The Knicks had pretty much a comfortable lead going into halftime. They pretty much looked like they could possibly cruise to victory. But then once again, the third quarter of doom comes in, right? Knicks start off 3 of 11, and it gave them pretty much hope. And that's where Brooklyn pretty much started stepping up. They won that quarter 29-22, and then they killed us down the stretch in the fourth quarter, scoring 38 points in that fourth quarter to the Knicks 19. Where do we begin? People want to blame Randall. Nah, it's not Randall. People want to blame maybe Fourier, the lack that we don't have a point guard. Nah, it's none of that. This is probably a third game in a row that the Knicks pretty much could have won. I would say, honestly, the Knicks could have won the last 4 or 5 games. You know, outside of the Utah game, what was it? The Nuggets game? I forget. Don't give me the line, guys. Correct me if you can. I think it might have been a Nuggets game. I think when they got smoked. But outside of that, they could have won every one of those other games. But tonight hurt. To lose the way we did on our home court, to not even to our in-state rivals, our in-city rivals, and let them come back and chant in Brooklyn and in the Garden. That's a no-no, man. Sorry, got sidetracked. Let's get right back into it, right? Who's to blame? It's not the players. No. You guys know where I'm going with this. It's the head coach. Once again, guys, why do we continue to come out into the third quarter as if we have no energy? Very lackluster. Why is that? Okay. It's coaching. It's preparation. It's getting ready to play. He seems more under pressure and unsure of what to do to the players. You see Randall's doing his thing, right? Randall's playing well, right? But what you have to tell Randall, because it's your job to coach him and pull him to the side and say, hey, listen, man, do not rely so much on the jump shot. I like when you're pushing the tempo, and I like when you're driving to the basket and taking high percentage shots. I'm not really big on those full-away shots with Randall. Why not tell him that? Why not coach him up? Why not hold him accountable when he's not doing it? That's going to help him become a better player. Because when Randall is upbeat, he's pushing the pace, that's when he's at his best. When he's attacking the basket, that's when he's at his best. You got to tell him that. So that's who I blame for that. Not making adjustments. Pulling IQ out when you did. IQ had the hot hand. Why not keep him going? IQ should have just stayed in. You play everybody else 50 minutes a game. Why not let IQ finish out instead? Put him on the bench, and then you ask him to come back in and clean it up, because for the first time in a long time, IQ looked like IQ. You should let him finish it out. It's been bad this season. It has been. But this was bad. This was really, really bad. You know, if any other team would have came in here and did this, all right. But not those guys across the river. Not them. because we're not going to hear the end of this for like weeks until we play again in March. So you see, even LV Live loses his train of thought sometimes, right, guys? That's how tough of a loss tonight it was. But getting refocused, back on it. Head coaching, man. You have to be able to make adjustments in games. You have to be able to realize and identify who has the hot hand and who doesn't have the hot hand. You have to be able to identify when guys are kind of pressing, right? You have to identify that. You got to know how to settle your team down and get them back in its offensive sets to where they can make better plays and get higher percentage shots. That's what coaching does. That's what coaching is. Period. I think Tibbs is in over his head, my opinion. It's very hard for a guy to really change who he really is. He's a stubborn coach, as we all know. But I think it's time. I do. I think he needs to be back there, doing broadcasting with his boy Jeff Van Gundy. That's my opinion. That's what I think he needs to do, because this is out of his league right now. The way the league is going, the way that the players are, the way young players are coming in ready to go. You gotta understand, guys. A lot of these young guys are ready because they play so much AAU basketball, travel basketball. A lot of these kids don't even go to regular high schools. A lot of these guys, they go to prep schools. Their focus is on basketball and making it to the NBA. So they're more prepared now than they ever were. Excuse me. So that's why the young guys are ready. Like even the guy tonight, I think it was Cam Johnson, I believe that's his name, LSU kid. Went to is that his name? Cam. Just make sure. Cam Thomas. Cam Thomas, right? Another scorer out of LSU, but he also went to Oak Hill Academy. Who also went to Oak Hill Academy? Carmelo Anthony, right? A lot of other great players went to Oak Hill, right? So you have to understand, when you come from those programs, you're ready to go, man. When you come into the NBA, you're ready, man. You're ready. And so that's what it is with a lot of young guys. Sad part is that if Cam Thomas was with the Knicks, he'll be buried at the end of the bench because Tibbs doesn't believe in playing young guys. So that's the problem. So that's what I mean, that he's out of his league now. I don't think he's equipped to be an NBA coach. Everyone has a good year. I think last year he kind of snuck up on people, but that's not happening again this year, obviously. And he's dropped the ball big time. And I think that it's starting to show now. It's starting to show. The way we're losing these games, how does he survive this? Right? That's a question to ask you guys. How does he survive this? I don't think he does. That's the way we end off things right before the All-Star break. All right, but listen, that's my show. I appreciate you guys coming by. Once again, please hit that like, share, subscribe button. Hit that like button. Hit that like button, people, all right? And I appreciate you guys coming by. Also, too, hit that bell icon to get all notifications on all my new shows. All right, guys? I'm LV Live, and that's my show, and I'm out. Peace.